Talking to a lot of people, I realize that they need to live up to a reputation that's not them. Oftentimes, you given something or people talk about you in a certain way, so you feel like you need to live up to what people are saying. Here's a reason why you shouldn't. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. The reason you shouldn't live up to a reputation that's not you is simply because it's not you. Too many times I've seen people try and live up to something that's not them. A reputation that's really not them. And it happened with young women, it happened with a lot of men, it happened with a lot of people, whether they're adults or young. Let me give it one example in particular. I know one girl where she ended up messing around with this dude or whatever the case is and, having sex. And she only had sex with this one person. But he went around and told everybody. He told everybody, and she was extremely embarrassed. Like, I can't believe you would tell people that, we messed around. So after saying that, everybody at school was saying that she was a hoe or, she messed around with a lot of guys. They started adding bodies to her that didn't exist on the behalf of a few things, whether it came from jealousy, from women thinking that they wanted to be like her and they've got to figure out a way to tear her down, whether it was guys that wanted to sleep with her and they would lie and say they was with her. It's just a lot of variables that will make that reputation exist. But the thing is, she told me at her young age, she stepped into it. She was like, well, if y'all gonna claim that I'm doing this, even though I'm not, I'm gonna embrace it. I'm gonna walk into it. And she said she started becoming that reputation. I seen the same thing happen on the street side. Where somebody is fighting or whatnot and they end up winning the fight. And everybody be like, don't mess with homeboy, he got hands or whatever. He can fight. And they're actually a cool person. They're not a fighter. But now, that fact that they won this fight and people starting to, give them praise for winning the fight, they start becoming it now. You know what? I'm about to go ahead and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do. It's like, wait a minute. That's not who you are. It was never who you were. Don't let this reputation make you who you are if it doesn't fit you. Because certain things can happen that can highlight a point in your life. And you can live off of that if you choose to. We've seen it happen even in filling the shoes of somebody that came before you. Your dad did this, all of a sudden you have to do this and I gotta feel the reputation. My dad was a dope dealer, my dad was a killer, my dad was this, or my mom got down, she was in the streets or whatever it may be. So you feel like you need to carry that torch and give off this reputation that does not suit you. It's okay, you can be who you are. If you're not a fighter but you got a reputation because you won one, it's okay to not be a fighter. If you're not a hoe and you out here, because somebody's talking about you, now you feel like you need to do it. It's okay if you're not that. I don't advise nobody to take your reputation for anything negative, period. Let alone praise it because you feel like this is a way nobody can get to me because I'm just embracing what they're saying. And this happens all too often where people carry out a reputation that's not them. You see it in the workplace where they be like, you got to watch out for so-and-so. They don't play no games. They don't mess around. And they're actually a cool person. So now they start acting like that. They feed off of it. I want people to fear me in the workplace. So I've seen that happen so many times. I'm here to say this to you. If you know somebody that do it or if you do it yourself, be yourself, man. It's okay. Every time you be yourself, you offer something to the world that nobody else can. You don't have to put on this front. You don't have to put on this reputation or carry out a reputation that's not even you to feel like you can fit in with other people. It's not a real thing. And it doesn't have longevity because at certain points, you're going to get met by somebody that really lives it. Just like that fighter that won the fight and they want to carry out their reputation, you're going to end up running into somebody that really deserves the reputation of what they have. And you're going to look artificial. That's all I'm saying. Be true to yourself. Do not carry out a reputation that is not you. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I look forward to the comments. I love to reply to them. I appreciate you taking out the time. Thank you.